We are live.
Ah,
Hi, Susan. How are you?
hello, hola. The
Hola.
only words I know, hola and ciao. Hola, Andre. It's really, really nice to see you. And yeah, we're going to talk about our drums and our magic and sing some songs, do
Yeah.
whatever. So let's start it. Let's kick it off, as they say.
Okay.
So I'm a hereditary witch. My mother was a witch and a shaman, and so that's what I happen to be the same. You don't always follow in your parents' path, but I did, and I'm very happy that I've done that. And what about you? How did you come to witchcraft? When did it come to you?
Sorry. I'm started in witchcraft. My first book. I won from a uncle of mine. I'm on the church class,
Ah, yes.
and I don't know how, but in some moment I think I really want to know about the witchcraft, all this, the magic and everything else. So I asked to my uncle, "Oh, can you give me a book from my on my birthday?" And I start this way, and I was 11 or 12 years.
So you had an uncle who was interested in
No,
which? No,
no.
he just
She,
had the book. Oh,
he buys the book and give me in my birthday. Uh,
lovely.
yeah,
Do you want to explain that to the Brazilian people in your language? A little bit about what
sim.
I've said?
A,
Yeah.
a Susan, ela é uma bruxa hereditária. Ela é xamã, druida barda, e a vida inteira dela, ela conviveu com isso. A mãe dela tocava tambor, a mãe dela também estava toda envolvida nesse caminho. Então, ela herdou todo esse sentimento, todo esse conhecimento da mãe. Já eu não, eu venho de outro caminho. Eu aprendi, o meu primeiro contato com a bruxaria foi quando eu tinha 11 ou 12 anos, quando eu ganhei um livro do meu tio. Eu ganhei um livro de bruxaria, eu pedi de aniversário e ganhei. Right, Susan?
Okay. Sounds good to me. So, shall I show you my first drum?
Yeah, show us your first drum.
This is the first drum I ever bought. And it's got a hole in it. And it always had a hole in it. It had a hole when I bought it.
To put your finger and play with your hand? Okay.
No, I play with a stick with it.
Okay.
Because I had lots of ribbons on it.
Okay.
Wherever I went, I would add another ribbon. I went to Mexico and I put ribbons. Whatever country, wherever I went, I would add more ribbons. So I've got a lot of ribbons. But it's very light. It's not very big. And for playing on stage, it's good because I can move it about.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have any depth.
Okay.
No. But I used it for years and years and years. And I bought it secondhand at a rainbow camp, at a spiritual camp. And somebody said, this is ready to be passed on. So now, when I go to my next camp, I'm going to sell it because it's ready to be passed on again.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Yeah, so it's very small, but I've been on stage loads with it, loads and loads. So it has a lot of history. And I've never bought a new skin because it's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna hold.
If it works, makes parts of the life of the drum, right?
Yeah.
It's part of the history.
Do you want to tell me about your first drum?
Yeah.
And you could say this in Portuguese because I know you've told me before, and it would be good for your Brazilian people who are tuning in. I hope people are tuning in. Have we got any live comments yet? Or let me click in and see.
Tata say hello on the comment.
Hello, Tata.
Lenita is here too, saying hi.
Oh, good.
Let me talking about your drum. Esse é o primeiro tambor da Susan. Ela comprou de segunda mão, já usado numa feira, num encontro, num encontro espiritual. Ele é cheio de fitas, onde ela vai amarrando, por onde ela passa, ela vai pegando uma fita e amarrando. Do you have one of these from Brazil?
No.
You will.
No, because we couldn't get to any places that had any ribbons. We couldn't get to any places that had ribbons, could we? Because the shops closed when we were there.
I will send you. Esse tambor ela já comprou usado de segunda mão. Ele tem até um furo no couro, e é um tambor vivo, né? A pessoa chegou para ela e falou: esse tambor já está pronto para ser passado adiante, e ela ficou com esse tambor. E agora ela fala que quando ela voltar para essa feira, para esse encontro, para esse campo, ela vai fazer o mesmo. Ela vai passar o tambor dela adiante para que ele siga a jornada dele. É muito legal isso. And Susan, let me show you my first drum.
You got it.
This is my first drum. I saw on the ritual here in Brazil, the people playing drums, the cauldron with fire, and the people dancing and singing around the fire. I saw the drum and whoa. I like the sound. I like what this make me feel. So I start to make a search when I can buy my drum. So I found someone who makes this, and this drum have only 18 years old. Is adult now, but the sound is amazing. The sound is very strong, and because this drum, I start to make another ones. I love the sound, the energy, all of the drum make me feel the way that the drum put me. So
what you're saying is your drum, like my drums, put you into a magical place.
Yes.
They move you in a shamanic way into a magical place.
Yeah.
Where you can lose yourself and think about magic and think about the creation of a song and a vibration. Mm-hmm. So for you, it's the vibration going through your body as well. Yeah.
Sometimes I play I feel my arms, and sometimes I play in front of my chest. So
it's good for you. It's actually good for you. It's like giving yourself a sound bathing.
Yeah.
So maybe you could explain that in Portuguese about them. It for both of us, it moves us into a shamanic presence.
Yeah. Tanto no caso da Susan quanto no meu, nós fomos levados para esse meio. A Susan já nasceu no meio xamânico, no meio pagão. Eu fui conduzido, mas de qualquer forma, em ambos os caminhos, o tambor é um grande condutor. Ele nos conduz de uma forma muito, muito mágica. Ele nos leva para um estado de magia muito forte. A Susan sente isso, e a gente estava falando sobre isso, como que o tambor vibrou no nosso caminho, como a gente sente essa vibração. E o tambor, ele nos coloca nessa forma mesmo de trabalhar, né? Muito espiritualista. Right, Susan?
Yeah. So for me, I use the drum also for healing with people, and I used to use the small drum a lot.
Yeah.
But then I got big ideas. Sorry. Yeah.
No. You use your drums to healing. Okay. But
yes.
How do you make this? What do you think? What do you feel? How is the process?
The process. Well, I use the drums, and I also use Tibetan bowls as well.
Yeah.
Any acoustic instruments like rain sticks, and I used to use the didge quite a lot as well. But the drum is portable. You can go anywhere with the drum. That's the beauty of it. So I would go into what we call a lodge, which is like a teepee.
Mm-hmm.
Go into the teepee, and people would be laid down on the ground, and I would drum. They would be laid, not asleep, but with their eyes closed, and I would drum over their bodies so they could feel the energy of the drum. I knew I had to get a bigger drum for this.
Oh.
This is not the one. That one comes in a minute.
With the deer on the
yeah. So now
this drum is amazing. I love this drum.
This one, it's handmade deer skin. Can you see it all? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the difference is this. This drum is called Brennan, which means king of the forest. King of the forest.
O rei das florestas.
Yeah, this was made in Glastonbury at the Glastonbury Festival. And I knew I needed a bigger drum, and I wanted a bigger drum. It's big at the back as well.
Oh.
See the hands?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not too heavy. You think it was heavy because it's really big. Because I use it, I can hold it up above my head. And this is how I was use this drum over people, because I can grip it. I can grip the drum and use it over their bodies. And not only do I go in a shamanic state, they go in a shamanic state as well.
Yeah.
So do you want to explain that?
Let me ask something.
Go on.
you stay on shamanic state first, and you conducted them to this state with you.
Yes. Although all the time I know that I am responsible for them.
Yeah.
I am the priestess that is. You mustn't lose yourself completely, because you have to be in control.
Your state is different, right? You don't lose your mind.
I am giving.
Yeah.
They are receiving.
Isso é muito legal o que a Susan está falando. Ela usa muito tambor para cura. Ela não usa só o tambor para cura. Ela usa as tigelas tibetanas, o didgeridoo, e esse tambor que ela está mostrando para a gente chama o rei das florestas, the king of the forest, right?
Correct. Brennan.
Brennan, que é o nome do tambor, que é feito com couro de alce, né? E ela falando que é muito leve, porque ela consegue transportar, ela levanta, abaixa o tambor com uma facilidade muito grande. Ele é todo aberto, he's open in back. Ela segura ali naquela cruz, né? Muito, yeah, thank you. E ela conduz os rituais com esse tambor, né? E assim, tanto os trabalhos individuais quanto os trabalhos em grupo, onde as pessoas ficam deitadas no chão, e ela vai tocando aquele tambor, conduzindo elas a estados alterados de consciência. Ela, como sacerdotisa, high priestess, a sacerdotisa que conduz. I'm talking in English and Portuguese, my mind.
Better you than me.
E ela estava me falando que o estado alterado de quem conduz, ele é um pouco diferente, porque ela é a doadora dessa energia, ela é quem conduz, ela é responsável pelo grupo. O grupo se mantém deitado e recebendo, receiving the energy. Susan give this energy, she conduct the group, ela conduz o grupo, e todos vão recebendo aquela energia que ela consegue canalizar através do tambor. And Susan, let me ask you something that we are talking about connection, how you connection with the energy and how you transmit this energy to the. But you write music, you make a lot of music, right?
Yeah. I write music nearly every day. A tune comes in my head. I've got lots and lots of tunes, and some even maybe 5 years later, that tune, I think I could use that in another song. But I'm going to put Brennan back up.
Bye, Brennan.
Going to spiritual gatherings, yeah. I have a song, and then I think I will take it round the campfire.
Okay.
And sing it to people. Get them to sing the chorus, and then I develop the song. So usually each song takes more than a year. So the one I just was singing to you earlier,
yeah,
because it was an idea, and that was about the Celtic prayer. So this is my mother's drum.
Esse é o tambor que foi da mãe da Susan.
My mother made this drum. My mother made this.
A mãe da Susan que fez esse tambor foi da mãe da Susan. A mãe da Susan faleceu há pouco tempo e ela ficou com o tambor. Tem two buffaloes, right?
Sorry? Two, yeah. A mummy buffalo and a baby buffalo.
Oh, you are the little one.
That's right. I said to her, why buffalo? She went, oh, I just wanted to. And she made this. My mother made this.
Yeah, a mãe dela que fez esse tambor. Lindo. Beautiful. Very beautiful.
So when I sit round a fire with other people, I use my drum because it's portable. So it's an essential part of my songwriting. It's the heartbeat of the song.
Yeah, I will ask you if you connect the drum with your writing, your way of writing the music. You make this.
Yeah, definitely. This one's of a Celtic prayer, and these are not my words, but I liked it, and so I put some music to it. This is only just the last day, so you have to excuse me. Deep peace of the running wave to you. Deep peace of the flowing air to you. Deep peace of the shades of night to you. Moon and stars shining bright, moon and stars shining bright, moon and stars light to light, moon and stars light to light. Deep beat of the running wave to you. Deep peace of the flowing air to you. Deep peace of the shining stars to you. Deep peace of the shades of night to you. Oh, that's only developed one day. And in my imagination, I hear 3 different sets of people singing deep peace in the running, and then deep peace, different people singing it.
3 times different.
Yeah, testing it out. So yeah. I can't test it out until I get an audience.
yeah, and this time is very difficult.
Very important to me, the drum keeping the heartbeat, what I call the heartbeat, whether it's
always the same.
That's more for the Tomb of the Eagles. But if you want to explain that, and then I've got a question for you.
Ok. Susan, ela usa bastante o tambor nessa criação das músicas. Ela, às vezes, né, mantém a melodia junto dela por muito tempo. Né? Às vezes ela traz aquela energia, aquela música, aquela melodia com ela por muito tempo. E quando ela tem oportunidade, ela coloca a letra sobre isso. Né? Essa que ela acabou de cantar pra gente é uma prece. It's a Celtic prayer, right?
Yeah. It's a very old Celtic prayer.
É uma oração celta muito antiga. E ela estava me mostrando até um pouquinho antes da gente começar a transmitir ao vivo, mostrando, essa daqui acabei de criar. E ela coloca a melodia, e ela usa sempre essa batida do coração, como ela estava mostrando. Né? Se o coração, and the drum always next with you, right, Susan?
Yeah.
The sound of the heart touching your heart.
Yeah. I feel the vibrations. I like to ask you a question. Okay. Why did you decide to make drums?
To make drums.
Why did you decide to make drums?
Por que eu comecei a fazer os tambores? I start to make my drums because I don't think myself just having the drums. I like to know how the drum is made, with how the feeling I put on the drum. I always start, I don't want a drum making in a factory. I don't have a drum without feelings, without energy. I don't have this. I want to put my energy. I want to know where the drum comes. I want to feel the animal who gave me the leather, the skin. I want to see the wood, and this is magic to me.
You want to be part of the process.
Yes, I believe the drum is alive always. The parts of the drums have life, but when I put all this together, it's more stronger. So I can see the process. I can, and this is amazing to me when I send a drum to his owner, and the drum this last week, I a lady sent to me, "Oh, I received my drum, and he was made especially for me. I feel this. I feel the love you put in your drum, and this make me goosebumps because it's so strong, the drum, to me. I don't know how to explain. My eyes is full, and my heart is full. I don't.
You put in all the love in it. Can you
Yeah,
show me the drum that's behind you? There's a drum.
this
No,
one,
the other one. That one there.
the
Yes.
whale.
Yeah, let me see the whale.
This is synthetic drum. This is not leather.
Okay. Okay.
I make this. I love whale. I love orca.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and I want to make a test. Okay, let's see what happens when I make a vegan drum. A vegan.
Okay.
So
Yes, because some people will want that.
yeah,
Yeah.
but the sound is very different.
Yeah.
It's other. I don't know how to say this. The ladder is this. The vibrate is different. The sound is different. But I love this drum. I have some jealous of this drum. This is my drum.
Quite actually,
My pride.
it's like a moon drum.
This one?
Like yeah, it's almost because it's got water in it, and that's like a moon drum. So, do you make any drums with like symbols or stones inside, things inside? Do you make drums with like small stones or shells inside so that
Yeah,
you can shake them?
yeah. I don't have one here. The ocean drum.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I make this. I make this drum. I sent one last week, and I must to make another one. But
Ah,
I can show you in other video. Yeah, but
oh,
yeah, I make these drums. Two
lovely.
skins and little shells inside
And little shells inside.
to
Lovely.
simulate the ocean.
And what's the other drum behind you?
This one is All Father, the Odin.
Ah, yes. Ooh, it's lovely. Oh,
It's very,
anyone who likes Viking stuff.
but it's
Where
some.
are your horns? Where are your horns?
But I'm when I start to learn about the pagans way, I every time I was conducted to study the Norse
Yeah.
faith and the Celtic faith. So I like this. I have a tattoo here of Mjolnir, Mjolnir here,
Oh, lovely.
but later the TV show start to on TV, and everyone, oh, do you have the Mjolnir? I like Vikings. Oh, I,
Oh.
okay, okay.
Wasn't for that reason.
But it's very, yeah, very strong too. Very
Mm.
strong drum. I like this one, and I have here another one with a cow, a Celtic cow.
Ah.
Where?
Yeah, I can see a sacred cow.
Yeah.
I can see people in Glastonbury liking that.
This drum goes to Ireland.
It's going to Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To,
sacred cow.
yeah.
And when the primroses are out, they tie bunches of primroses to the cows' tails to make sure that they have milk and that the fairies don't steal the milk.
Let me translate this.
They believe in that in Ireland. Go
Ah,
on. Yeah, go on.
eu mostrei esse tambor com a vaca, né, céltica. Ela falou que eu falei que esse tambor vai para a Irlanda, e ela estava me falando que as pessoas colocam a primrose. Eu não sei, tem um nome muito específico essa flor. Você amarra no rabo da vaca para que a vaca dê leite e que as fadas não roubem os leites das vacas. É muito. I love this.
You like the folklore?
Yeah, I love this folklore.
Well, there is a little video I've made of the primrose.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to translate it into Portuguese so people can watch that. It's only about 4 minutes long. And there's one on the willow tree, which you've translated, and it's up on YouTube. So it's under Susan Paramor, Cardia, and they should be able to. We can put links on our pages for them to see. I love these stories. These are the stories my mother told me. These are the stories.
When I was translate the willow tree, we hear in the laptop, tac, 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 tac. Oh, Tata, do you know the willow tree? Oh, right. When you saw that, please, Susan send me the text, the script, and I translate. I'm very excited with this story, this folklore.
And I like. That's part of me. I like learning about things like that. You never stop learning.
Yeah.
Never stop learning. Do you want to sing something in Portuguese? And I will try to drum along to it and fetch a few Portuguese words from you. And then I'll do one.
I will use the first drum.
You're going to use your first drum.
My second drum that I make.
Right, that's your second drum.
He made this with the son. Make this when this drum stay with my friend from a long time, and she put on the sun and
it walked. But my big drum, my Brennan, the King of the Forest. That goes very in the cold weather, and I have to hold it over a fire to make it tight. So it's got scorch marks on it and things, but I don't mind.
Yeah, is this history of the drum, the life of the drum?
Yeah, that's what I believe. It's part of the drum.
Yeah. I like this because this drum have 16 years old. This one, the first one, Claudinei Prieto buys.
Yes.
The drum is if Nadine Lopes here in Brazil. Nadine is in Portugal. I don't know, but the drum is here in Brazil.
And you made a drum for Alexander Cabot, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I think we will talk to him one day about what that drum means to him.
Yeah. Sure. We can bring him.
We'd like to get him in because his drum was very special to him that you made.
Yeah. When I know Alexander, I know he's a very special man. He should have a magic that you don't believe. So light that men have.
Yeah, powerful. Sing me a song.
Oh, okay.
Sing me a song.
Okay.
Come on. Don't be shy. There's only 100 people watching. Carry on.
And the people will go and share and like this video. Video is going.
I'll sing afterwards. I'll sing after.
Let me see.
What you gonna do?
Somos o ar, a terra, o fogo e o mar. Somos sementes que irão brotar. Somos herdeiros, nascemos do caldeirão. Filhos da lua, somos irmãos. Mistérios ancestrais. Lua cheia nos traz. Mistérios ancestrais. Lua cheia. Da mãe antiga temos o amor e a voz, bênção dos deuses, não estamos sós. Na água limpa, lágrima vazia, dor, o vento sopra leve o amor. Mistérios ancestrais, lua cheia nos traz. Mistérios ancestrais, lua cheia nos traz.
Yay! I didn't pretend to sing with you.
We must.
like I was in your kitchen singing.
Yeah.
Without
It was amazing. Singing.
I want to learn. I want to learn them.
Yeah,
I want to learn the songs, definitely.
And so, the next video, I want you to sing the Wicker Man. I love this.
You want the Wicker Man? Well, I might be able to persuade. If we came on earlier, I might be able to persuade my guitarist to be here as well.
Sure.
Because I asked them if they would. We have to do social distancing here. So my cabin, we sit down by my cabin, and my bass player and my guitarist were playing, and I was singing, and I asked them if they would do something live. They've never done anything like this before. So, yeah, if we do it slightly earlier, I think he will do it. And then I'll have a guitarist as well. And I'll be a lot better with a guitarist. So I could do one that it hasn't gone on stage, this one, but I've sung it with at a very big camp, and I got one set of people to sing one part and one set to sing the other, and it works really well. And it's about sitting by the fire, the campfire, and watching the moon.
Okay.
And looking into the fire to see anything you could see in the fire, like sometimes you can see dragons in the fire, salamanders. Sometimes you can see magic in the fire, and sometimes it can take you into a shamanic thing, looking into a fire.
Yeah.
So this is just a chant, a repeat thing. So it goes like this. I sit by the fire and I watch the moon. I sit by the fire and I watch the moon. I sit by the fire and I watch the moon. Next bit. Stars are jumping in the flames, draw me in and back again. Stars are jumping in the flames, draw me in and back again. Stars are jumping in the flames, draw me in and back again. I sit by the fire and I watch the moon. I sit by the fire and I watch the moon. I sit by the fire and I watch the moon. Stars are jumping in the flames, draw me in and back again. Stars are jumping in the flames, draw me in and back again.
Beautiful.
It's not going to be any longer than that. That's how long it is. But it's for people to sing different parts when they want to come in. And this chanting can put you in a shamanic state again. It can put you into that state where you're singing the same thing, playing your drum. Every performance that I do, before the performance, I have a drum and voice workshop. I do a 1 hour workshop before my performance.
Yeah.
Then I say to the people, bring your drums to my performance. Bring your drums. Stand at the front and play your drums to my song. That's
I can imagine the strongness.
They like to be involved. Do you want to explain that?
Yeah.
I get excited.
Let me see that I remember all of this.
Well, some of it will do.
A Susan estava falando que ela canta essa música ela fala sobre você você sentar em volta da fogueira e ficar observando a lua, né? E como que o observar a lua, olhando para a chama ali, para a fogueira, você consegue ter algumas visões, você consegue ter algumas experiências xamânicas, né? Algumas experiências espirituais, onde você consegue ver algumas pessoas veem dragões, né? Algumas pessoas entram em contato com as mensagens das salamandras, algumas pessoas recebem mensagens ali do fogo, e o quanto que isso é importante. E ela toca essa música nas performances dela. Quando ela está no palco, ela divide o público em dois, né? Um lado canta uma parte, outro lado canta uma outra parte. E ela fala, depois, né, tragam seus tambores para participar, bring your drums para participar da música, da performance junto com ela. Isso é muito legal, muito forte. Eu imagino a força desses tambores tocando junto.
Well, we come to your drum.
Oh, I know this drum. I like this.
I know this drum. and the lovely drumstick. The lovely drumstick with my name on Cardia, which is upside down. I don't know. I can't do this backwards stuff. I'm not very good at this. Hey, there we go. Yeah. So I go to Brazil with Alexander, and I go to your house. You invite us, and we playing drums, and I see the drums, and I saw this drum, and I said, can I pick it up? Can I play it? And so I'm playing it. And then you gave me this stick, and I went, oh, that's great. It's got my name on it. And then you said, no, the drum is yours as well. And I'm just like, wow. And I've been playing the drum, and I liked it. But you had drums in the room, and I went straight to this drum.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And this drum was made to you. He bring. I'm just the way this drum to came to you.
Now I'm going to use this in performance. This will be my performance drum because it's not too heavy, and I can hold it at the back. I can hold it like this. And my mother's drum is very precious, and I don't want to take it out the house now.
Yeah.
So the story goes, how am I going to get this back in my suitcase? How am I going to get this drum into my suitcase?
You must put like a... I don't know how to... mochila in your back. Put your something to hold in your back.
But I already had loads of stuff, and I thought, oh my goodness, they're going to tell me to put it in the aircraft, and I would not have that. Yeah, wear it as a hat. That's what you say. So,
I'm very happy that this drum looked to you and choose you.
It did. But because of the situation, the emergency with the COVID, they didn't care what I was carrying, and I just carried the drum on the plane. No problem. So there you go. I got it back to England. I was like, oh, what if they say I can't have it? I was like, no.
One of my sons goes to Stonehenge. Yeah. Stonehenge is next to my drum.
Yeah, I'm about 15 to 20 minutes from Stonehenge.
Yeah.
And the next time I will play this drum at Stonehenge. There's also, to tell people, there's the Stonehenge campsite. I will put a link on your page, and they're doing a virtual festival, and I'm singing in that festival. I'm doing things in that. So I'll try to give you the links for people
Yeah.
about that.
Como os campos de Stonehenge estão fechados por conta do Covid, o solstício, né, toda essa situação, a Susan vai mandar um link, eu vou colocar na minha página, e quem quiser acompanhar toda a situação vai estar lá.
So that's our toe in the water, as they say. And we'll do another one about our drums and our songs and our things, maybe in a couple of weeks' time. What do you think?
Yeah. A couple of weeks, it's fine.
And about the magic of drums, the shamanic way you can use them.
Yeah.
And you can use them for self-healing.
Perfect.
So we will say ciao, the only other Portuguese word I know.
Beijos. Do you remember beijos?
Beijos.
Yeah.
Beijos. Sounds like bagels. Bagels.
It's good too.
So
bagels.
It's been a pleasure, and I've been having a little small drink, and it's ginger wine. You've got one as well. Have you got mead?
No, I have water.
You have water. Are you a pagan or aren't you? So I give a toast to you and your drums and your drum making, and I wish you well. So I'm going to say blessed be, and it's been lovely, lovely talking to you about your drums. And I think we would talk maybe next time about your teaching and passing on the drums to other people. And I will talk more about my songwriting with them, and where and the places I have taken my drums to. Stonehenge, Callanish, Avebury. So we'll say, blessed be, and merry meet again.
Merry meet again.
Merry meet again. You'll have to do that in Portuguese.
Nós vamos fazer outras lives sobre como nós trabalhamos magicamente o tambor, como nós trabalhamos xamanicamente a cura no tambor, não só a cura das outras pessoas, mas a nossa cura também. E não só a cura física, mas not only the body cure, but our mind and our spirit cure with the drums. And nós vamos trazer isso nos próximos vídeos, falar sobre o compartilhamento da sabedoria do tambor. And I want to say that I drink and I raise my water glass
you
for your magic and your generosity to share your knowledge with us. Thank you. Blessed be.
Ciao. Blessed be.
Bagels.
Bagels. Bagels to you.
Bagels.
Merry meet again.
Merry meet again. Bye.
Bye-bye.